Hey, Frank the Gambliano here. How's your face? Hey, I recently had lunch with one of Italy's most famous inventors. His name was Angelo Capicolo. He claims his new spice cologne made from Parmesan cheese will take the world by storm. You know, I must admit, when I met Angelo for lunch, he kind of smelled like a Caesar salad. He has dozens of lab technicians working 24/7 experimenting with different fragrances and smells. He claims his new company, Nothing to Hide, will make millions the first year. I asked Mr. Capicolo if he had any experience with the different cheese smells. He said no way. He told me as soon as the technicians cut the cheese, he leaves the building. His famous cheese colognes can be used for underarm or full body sprays. And when you wear his cologne, just don't be surprised if some of your friends tell you smell like a pepperoni pizza. Back to you in the studio. Top story tonight. New Jersey drivers have been ranked the angriest drivers in America. Shocker, right? Researchers say it's because of the congestion, tolls, and people not knowing how to merge. Listen, it ain't rocket science. You put the blinker on, you slide in, you wave, boom, you're done. But no, instead we got people cutting in line like they're late for their own funeral. To these people, I say, don't be a numbnuts. Drive like your nona's in the back seat with a pot of soup. Respect. Let's talk weather. Tomorrow's forecast. Thunderstorms with gusty, strong winds enough to blow your toupee right into the pool. Humidity, 110%. So if you see me tomorrow in my tracksuit sweating like a meatball in August, mind your own business, okay? Also, pollen count is high, so if you hear sneezing on your block, it ain't COVID. It's just Joey next door allergic to oregano. He's fine. He just needs a Zyrtec and some garlic bread. In food news, a Trenton man has been arrested for trying to open a restaurant called Olive Garden Express. Folks, no, okay? Listen, there's two things you don't rush. Love and Sunday gravy. Anybody serving pasta in under 3 minutes is either a magician or a criminal. And in this case, he's a criminal. Bail was set at one wheel of Pecorino Romano. Meanwhile, in Passaic, police are searching for a suspect who broke into a deli and stole only the prosciutto. Okay? He left the ham, he left the turkey, he left the roast beef, just the prosciutto. Now, I don't condone stealing, but I gotta admit, this guy's got taste, you know? Authorities say he may be armed with a loaf of semolina. In sports, the Giants are already projected to miss the playoffs, and the season hasn't even started yet. That's talent, folks. Over at Little League, my nephew Mikey hit a ball so far it landed on Route 3. He's now being scouted by the Mets, which means if history's any indication, in 5 years he'll be trading baseball cards on eBay instead. Proud of you, Mikey. This has been the Frank the Gambliano Evening News. Remember, life is short, traffic's long, and if you can't tell the difference between gravy and sauce, you don't belong here, okay? Stay safe, stay classy, and above all, don't be a numbnuts. Good night, Jersey.